Where can you find banana-inspired wolves from Norway? Dubstep rapping astronauts from Montenegro? Or Swiss ballads about vampires?
Vampires are alive.
It's Eurovision, the over-the-top song contest that pits countries against each other in an annual spectacle of camp, kitsch, and catchy melodies. But for Ukrainians, whose entrants have won 3 times in the past 20 years, Eurovision has come to mean something much bigger. Here on the outskirts of Kyiv, a small group of Ukrainian fans broke curfew and braved possible Russian airstrikes to attend a secret watch party for the grand finale of Eurovision 2023.
I love Eurovision. I even in shelter will watch that, and no one from Russia will change my Eurovision vibe. So.
Last year, just weeks after the Russian invasion, Ukraine's Kalush Orchestra won Eurovision with a landslide vote from the public. The song Stefania became an instant symbol of Ukrainian resilience and an ode to mothers losing their children to war.
The win of Kalush Orchestra last year was very important for us, and it was very emotional.
Eurovision's organizers say the event is apolitical. That's why they refused to let Ukraine's President Zelensky address the contest this year. But politics is built into Eurovision's DNA. The contest was created in the 1950s to help unify post-war Western Europe. It began with 7 countries, but has grown to include more than 50, including most of the former Soviet bloc, which joined after 1989. In its almost 70-year history, politics have often found a way in. There was controversy, for example, when Israel joined in the 1970s. In 2009, the Azerbaijani government detained 43 Azeris after they voted for the entry from rival Armenia. In the first Eurovision held after Brexit, the UK received an almost statistically impossible 0 points. And today, Turkey's conservative government no longer participates at all because of Eurovision's association with LGBTQ culture. But for some people, that kind of inclusivity is precisely the point.
It's a culture of resistance, celebrating joy, celebrating authenticity, celebrating beauty, celebrating something that's truly your own, and I think people respond to that.
Everybody say hi, Maxim!
Maxim is the national coordinator of RUSA, an LGBTQ+ advocacy group for Russian speakers in the United States. They hosted a Eurovision watch party in New York with the theme, Support Ukraine.
Any Ukrainians in the house?
They have amazing culture, they have amazing music, they have amazing history of persevering through music.
For Maxim, Eurovision is something that brings people together.
We have a room full of Russians and Ukrainians sitting in a room, and I think this is one of the last few things that can actually bring people together.
Meanwhile, back in Kyiv, the Eurovision fan club cheered on Ukraine's entry, Heart of Steel, an homage to the last defenders of the Azov steel plant in Mariupol, a Ukrainian port city destroyed by Russia last year.
Defenders were defending that last piece of Mariupol, and now they spread this message to the world.
We hear the song Heart of Steel like lyrics. Just lyrics of this song makes you trying to do your best to stay stronger. You know, Heart of Steel.
For fans like these, Ukraine's success in Eurovision is itself a way of preserving Ukrainian culture and reminding the world what's at stake in the war. During the grand finale itself, Russia bombed the hometown of the Ukrainian band as they were performing.
People are suffering here, and Europe must not forget that in the 21st century there is a war in the center of Europe, which is just crazy.
Although Heart of Steel ultimately lost out to Sweden's entry, Tattoo, these Ukrainian fans are still optimistic about what comes next.
I hope next year there will be the greatest winning party ever, Ukrainian winning party.
For GZERO World, I'm Alex Clement.